the final for round one of the 2022 Five Nations British Rallycross Championship. It's Ollie Bennett in the number 42 who lines up on the front row of the grid on pole position, with Derek Tohill alongside him on the front row, Patrick O'Donovan on the outside of the front row, with Godfrey and Ovenden on row number 2. Revs are rising, ready to race, board is on. Wait for the anti-lag to come on, and then we will get this one underway, and let's see how they're all going to fare down towards that first corner. Green light and go. The final for round one is underway. Great start from Tohill off the front row of the grid, and he gets the jump by the looks of things. No, he doesn't, in fact. I thought he did get the jump on Ollie Bennett, but Ollie Bennett got a better second phase of the start, and Bennett leads the way then down the bottom of Hairy Hill and in towards the Devil's Elbow. So it's Ollie Bennett from Derek Tohill as they make their way through the cement dust. Then it's Julian Godfrey who sits in third position. Ovenden, Paddy O'Donovan and Ollie O'Donovan have gone joker on that first lap by the looks of things. In fact, Ollie O'Donovan has not gone joker because you can see he's right there in and amongst the pack, but certainly Patrick O'Donovan has gone then for the joker. So, coming towards the end of lap one, it is the advantage to Oliver Bennett at the moment then. Can Ollie do enough to hold on to that charge? Godfrey goes joker from P3. That's wise, wants to keep himself out of traffic, out of harm's way, as the rest of the field start battling amongst one another. But Ollie Bennett with the quickest lap last time around and trying to stretch that advantage over Derek Tohill as they come through the Devil's Elbow and up to the top of Hairy Hill once more. And Bennett doing a phenomenal job of increasing that advantage over Derek Tohill as he slides his way around the top of the corner, the top hairpin, the top part of the circuit, and again increases that advantage. Of course, Ollie competing in Nitro RX in this Mini this year, so keen to see how he is going to fare, and pulling out a significant advantage then over Derek Tohill at this phase in the race. Down in towards the first corner, the drivers go into Cheston's Drift. It's Bennett from Tohill from Ollie O'Donovan then. Ollie, of course, having had a tough start to the weekend here in his new Proton, a brand new supercar for the 2022 British Rallycross Championship season for him, and very keen to see how he's going to fare once that car's got some developmental miles underneath its belt. There is your reigning champion of Derek Tohill, though, the reigning British and, of course, Irish Rallycross champion as well, as Bennett slides his way through that final corner. It's got a spectacular driving style, hasn't he, Ollie Bennett? And he's doing a brilliant job of commanding this race so far in the final. There is Patrick O'Donovan, closely followed by Julian Godfrey, Tristan Ovenden, Roger Thomas and Steve Hill completing the order as they come across the line to start yet another lap here at Lydden. Bit of a slide there and a bit of understeer for Ollie Bennett, but he's got a good comfortable cushion of an advantage. The gap now sitting at nearly 3 seconds between himself and Derek Tohill, so Tohill's really going to have to try and pull his finger out if he's going to have anything to try and match Ollie Bennett's pace. But I think that Bennett is quite simply just too quick at this particular stage in the race. You can see him getting the car sideways, sliding it coming into the corner entry there. Just phenomenal driving from Bennett. Exactly why we like to see him. Meanwhile, Tohill goes joker then at the start of lap number 5. So where is he going to emerge in relation to Paddy O'Donovan? Because O'Donovan's coming through onto that series of corners. It's getting really close between them as we see Oliver Bennett then sliding his way round the Devil's Elbow and into that left-hander as he comes up to the top of Hairy Hill. But how has the battle for second place then changed after those jokers have worked out? Because I think Patrick O'Donovan might have done enough to get himself ahead of Derek Tohill. Down the bottom of the hill we go, meanwhile, with Bennett. There is the battle for second place, and it's side by side between O'Donovan and between Derek Tohill as they came through the top bend. Down in towards the bottom of the circuit they're about to come, and it is Patrick O'Donovan who has the advantage then over the reigning champion. So in his first weekend in supercars, POD is doing phenomenal things out there behind the wheel of that Ford Fiesta. So Bennett goes joker then. Don't worry about him. He's been clearing out in front over the course of this race, and Ollie Bennett behind the wheel of the number 42 has proved why he deserves to be not only on the national stage here this weekend at Lydden Hill, but on the international stage as part of Nitro Rallycross in 2022. Out of the hairpin he comes, down the bottom of the hill, and just a few corners from home as the battle for the podium still reigns on between these supercars. But Ollie Bennett comes over the line to win round one of the final here for the Five Nations British Rallycross Championship. The Mini takes top honours here at Lydden Hill. It's Paddy O'Donovan in his first ever supercar semi-final in the British Championship coming home in second position, and Derek Tohill takes third place on the road.